We do. So I'd like to call this meeting to order at 1:11, and today is September 14th, 2021. Before I begin, I'd like to do a territorial acknowledgement and recognize that I'm calling in from the traditional unceded territories of the Coast Salish peoples, including the Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, Coquitlam, and Katzie nations. Unceded means that these territories have never been handed over, sold, or given up by these nations, and we are currently situated on occupied territories. I would also like to acknowledge that because this is a virtual meeting, we are all calling from various places, so I would encourage you to find out what traditional territories you're calling in from and understand what it means to be on these occupied lands. I will now move on to the roll call of attendance. I'll call on each attendee by position, and when I do so, please respond with your name, pronouns, and access needs. Because we are such a small group, I'll just be calling on who I see here. Associate VP External and Community Affairs.
That's me. Here, let me turn on my video. I don't know if you can see me there yet. My name's Nim. My pronouns are she, they. I'm currently on at SFU, but at home I live on the unceded stolen territories of the Kwantlen and Semiahmoo nations. And my access needs are met, but I'm kind of in the middle of SFU trying to find a quieter spot to sit. So that's why my camera's off. That was it, right?
Yeah, thank you, Nim.
Yeah.
Ex officio.
Hey everyone, my name is Gabe. My pronouns are he, him, his. And for access needs, I may just turn my camera off, but I am fully here and present.
Okay, next on the list is me. My name is Chloe. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and all of my access needs are met. And also, if you're wondering why I'm chairing the meeting, it's because Matt's not here, and I'm taking over as vice chair. Next, we're going to move on to communications counselor.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashwin Barosha. My pronouns are he, him, his, and all my access needs are met.
Thank you, Ashwin. Moving on to our first student at large.
Hello everyone, my name is Chi, pronouns she, her, hers. All of my accesses have been met. Also, I think I'll keep my camera off for today. Thank you.
Thanks, Chi. Okay, so moving on to I don't think we have any constituency group representatives. I don't see any. So I'll move on to society staff, policy research, community affairs coordinator.
Hi everyone, my name is Biri. Pronoun she, her, hers. Access needs are met, but I'll be turning off my camera once in a while.
Thank you, Vidi. And then administrative assistant.
Hello everyone, my name is Joseph. My pronouns he, him, his, and all my access needs are met.
Thank you, Joseph. And then, as I mentioned, we have regrets from Matt. So I just wanted to say thank you everyone for coming today. I know we usually meet bi-weekly, so I really appreciate you all for taking the time out of your busy schedules to attend the meeting today. So now I'll be moving on to the consent agenda, which is under section 4. And I'll read the question now. 4.1 consent agenda, be it resolved to adopt the consent agenda by unanimous consent. And we have two motions under the consent agenda. The first is 4.11, ratification of regrets. Be it resolved to ratify regrets from Matthew Provost for September 14, 2021 ECA meeting due to Food Web Collaboration Project. And the second is 4.12, matters arising from the minutes, ECA committee minutes. Be it resolved to receive and file the following minutes. I'll ask if there are any objections to the motions under the consent agenda today. Okay, seeing no objections, the motion to adopt the consent agenda by unanimous consent is carried. I'll then be moving on to 5.1, the adoption of the agenda. And I'll read the motion now. 5.1 motion ECA, be it resolved to adopt the agenda as presented. Is there a mover for this motion? Ashwin moves. Can I get a seconder?
Chi.
I heard Chi first, so I'll go with Chi. Now I will ask if there are any amendments anyone would like to make to the agenda or discussion items they'd like to add. Okay, seeing no amendments, we'll put the question to a vote. Be it resolved to adopt the agenda as presented. All those in favor seeking unanimous consent. All right. This motion is carried unanimously. Now moving on to new business. So this motion is titled 6.1 Anti-TMX Day of Action. I submitted this motion. There's also an attachment to consider for this motion, Protesting Safely Guide. Gabe, should I just move the motion?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, so I'd like to move this motion. Would anyone like to second? All right, Ashwin seconds. Okay. Okay, now this is the part where I'm a little confused. I can just read the motion and then make amendments, or should I make amendments before I read it?
So technically, what you probably should have read the motion first, then got a mover and a seconder, but it's fine. You've already moved and seconded. It's all good. You can just move into discussion right away and make any amendments you want to make.
Okay, so don't read the motion.
As long as everyone has it in front of them, I think it's fine. Usually common practice is to read the motion, but I think we all know what we're voting on, so I think it's all good.
Okay. So I would like to move to make amendments to the motion. And that is in clause 8, that is to replace the word event with demonstration, and as well as in clause 10 to replace the word event with demonstration. Can I get a seconder? Okay, Ashwin again. All right, we will now be considering the motion as amended. Okay, so my apologies for not reading it out. Sorry, I have not looked at the chat. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so this anti-TMX Day of Action is something I've been planning since the start of August. We've been meeting every Monday. By we, I mean individuals from TSSU and from SFU 350. And we've been working together to try to put together a TMX demonstration, anti-TMX demonstration, to put pressure on SFU to do something about the pipeline that's being built so close to campus. So we've thought a lot about this event, about COVID, we've taken that into consideration, about guest speakers, what's going to happen, how the march is going to look, like safety just from walking from campus to the spot. And I walked the route of the march. The main purpose of this motion is to get funding for speakers for the event. And we're still securing 4 speakers, but so far we have Dr. Tim Takaro, who's a prof at SFU, and also Timothy, he's a tree sitter. So yeah, so that's the event. Do you guys have any questions about it? Okay. Seeing no further discussion, I already moved, right? So, okay, so the motion is carried as amended. So just a little summary for anyone who didn't read it. That means that the ECA committee will be giving $800, putting $800 towards this event. and recommending that counselors and just the SFSS Council also help support this event through volunteering and social media amplification. Yeah, so I'll also be presenting the motion at council tomorrow for those of you going to that. So yeah, I'd like for your support there. Yeah, I believe that is everything. Some favor we did for adjournment. Okay. So moving on to item 9, adjournment. Be it resolved to adjourn the meeting at 1:22. Can I get a mover for the motion? Ashwin, can I get a seconder?
Chi.
All right. Seeing no objections, the motion be it resolved to adjourn the meeting at 1:22 is carried. So,
Sorry, I know I didn't say a lot, but hopefully that helped make quorum or something.
No, yeah, we weren't sure, so you